So today I will show you a very simple yet very effective strategy, which you can use using Bitfood, and obviously you can utilize GMGN, or you can use Dex Screener as well to find these coins that we will be buying today. We'll actually buy some coins live, so I will show you how I would go about buying these coins and how I would sort of do this strategy. So first thing you want to do, first thing you want to do is go for, let's say, GMGN, and you want to go for the meme page on the left side here, which is where the new pairs are being created from Pump Fun or Moonshot. Today we'll show you primarily, we'll focus on Pump Fun, which is the most popular platform for creating new coins. And this strategy will focus on finding coins that you can buy that are yet to be bonded, which means when the coin is created, usually they have something like $4,000 market cap when they launch on Pump Fun. And they need to reach certain, let me admit these people, they need to reach a certain market cap in order to be bonded. And then they can go to Radium, which is a decentralized exchange where anyone or everyone can buy these coins. Before they go to Radium, we can buy them still using Bitfood, and we can sort of, take advantage of the coin completing the bond curve, which you can see here, which is the 85%, etc. When it completes the bonding curve, it goes to Radium. It takes some time before it goes to Radium. And what we can do is we can, buy the coin as it's really cheap. The market cap here will be about like $40,000, $50,000, etc. Before it reaches the bonding curve, which is, I think, roughly $78,000 or something. It's less than $80,000. And then we can sell it for profit. Here you can see there is a coin that is almost completed, 91% of the bonding curve, and more people have to buy it in order to get Radium. So here you can see, let me just close this. Here you can see the market cap of the coin, and here you can see it's roughly $67,000. So yeah, let me just admit these people again. It should be good. So here you can see the completing coins that are very close to be completed and to be bonded. Or you can go to Soaring, which is more focused on coins. These two are very much similar, these two pages. One of them is more focused on the progress, and it doesn't actually count for how long the coin is out. Well, you can also filter it as well, how many people were buying the coins. And as you can see here, they are really focused on amount of transactions in the last hour. So if there's a lot of transactions, it's in the green. That means it's a good sign. And here you can see, obviously, anything else. Here you can see how long it took to complete like a half cost. Yeah, let me admit it in a row. Here you can see the number of holders. So you can pick that you want as many holders as possible or as little holders as possible. Obviously, if there is very little holders, that's really usually exceptionally weird. You want as many holders as possible. Here you can see if the dev sold all of his coins as well. Here you can see the last transaction as well. So we can, we can filter if dev sold or he hasn't sold, etc. We can sort by the bonding curve, etc. So I would really go for something like here. It's not focused on soaring, which means if it's soaring, it's going up. So it's like the coins here should be a bit newer and be like more active in the last 5 or 1 minute. So here you can see we can sort it by the biggest increase in fully diluted valuation, which is plus $24,000. So you can see this coin in the last 5 minutes or 1 minute actually. This is 40 seconds old coin. So, and there's already 46 transactions. The volume is really good. So yeah, there's like there's a lot of, obviously a lot of these coins, and we can, yeah, let me admit more people. We can obviously focus on these as well, or you can focus on more like older coins that are out maybe more than let's say around 24 hours, or like let's do 20 hours to 48 hours. So we can find like something a bit older, and at the same time you want to see transactions in the last hour or so, or we can focus on these as well. So yeah, let's focus on the soaring ones. So in this strategy, we will aim for 2 to 3 to 4x, right? Simply because the coins that we are going to be buying here are going to be usually $20,000 to $40,000 market cap. So we are going to be selling once it completes the bonding curve. So, if you don't use Bitfoot bot and you buy it, I don't know, somewhere else, then you will be usually at a loss, because most of the coins, once they complete the bonding curve, they go to zero, because many of these people will take profit once the bonding is completed, which is why we are doing this today, which is why I'm showing you, so that you can make some profit off of that. So obviously this is still a very risky strategy, and it's not guaranteed that all of these coins complete the bonding curve. As a matter of fact, most of them probably won't. I don't have any exact number, but yeah. So let's focus on, because here we see in the last 5 minutes, we can see the top gainers, let's call it, right? Here you can see the status. So we want to go for something that's like over 50%. So it's like almost completed. In terms of age, this can be like younger than 10 minutes, younger than an hour. Maybe let's go for like an hour. So right now we don't have that many coins to choose from. Maybe we'll have to expand it. Yeah, let me admit someone else. Then we have holders, and yeah, so we can focus on that as well. I mean, 14 holders is not a lot, but like 200 is also like a huge number. It's probably being faked. So, and here you can see some of these are disappearing. Maybe they completed the bonding curve, etc. So here you can see some of the coins that we see here. I would probably go for rig, and let me check some of the other ones as well. We can see the volume is pretty good. The market cap is also ready for like a 2x. Let me check the chart. The chart looks actually really good. It's quite strong. So yeah, let's just buy this one. So I'm gonna copy the contract address here, and let me just paste it. So I'm gonna start the bot, and I'm gonna go for pump fun, and then new pump fun auto sell, and then we have to buy the coin first. I'm gonna determine the wallet that I'm gonna use for this one. I'm gonna select this wallet, which is my main wallet, and I'm gonna click done. Obviously, I can buy it from more wallets as well. And here you can see there's like more coins that I'm buying in, or that I was actually buying before, and so you can switch between these two. So yeah, here you can see that I can trade it. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna put like, yeah, let's put 0.025 Solana. All right. So we got it purchased right now. We are in the loss of 1.9%, simply because there's like a slippage, etc. And so we can go back and do start. I go for pump fun, and we want to do new auto sell, and then we paste the contract address again. Oh yeah, let's go for pending. I did a mistake. And let's go for rig. And here you can see trading on the bonding curve. We can see how much we own. We can see the market cap. We can see the liquidity. We can see the final market cap, which I already told you is $76,000, which is what we are trying to achieve. Bonding curve progress right now is 83%. Tokens still available on the bonding curve, and auto sell not enabled. So we have to enable it go for auto sell, and then slippage. Auto sell slippage should be right now. It's telling us that it's less than 10%. Minimum is 1%. So I'm gonna set it for 20%. Simply, slippage means the difference in price. You are selling, let's say $10 worth of token, and you are getting 20% less. Right now, the coin is going down, obviously. Well, this can happen, right? So this is just like a demo. I haven't done like zero research into the coin, so obviously this can happen. So yeah, here you can see that the price, the current market cap, the final market cap, how many tokens are still on the bonding curve, and Solana on the bonding curve. So it's enabled, it's on 20%, and I'm gonna sell 100%, and I have a priority fee of 0.001. What you can do is change the auto sell fee as well. I would probably go for like 0.01, which means that I would have to buy for a little bit more, simply because I bought for 0.025. Yeah, so yeah, so that it makes sense. So right now I have, maybe let's lower the slippage a little bit. Probably 10% should be good enough. And then what we can also do is sell only 50% of the buy amount. So that means if we bought for $10 or $100, we're just gonna sell, let's say, 50% of this amount. Yeah, let me just check if there's more people in the waiting room. Should be. So yeah, we can change it. We can change, to just take out the initials, and should be good to go. So here you can see we are gonna sell 50%. Once the bonding curve is completed, we can obviously refresh it. We just did the auto sell priority fee, which I suggest you keep it pretty high, simply because if there's more people that are gonna do the same strategy, and you have higher priority fee, you have higher likeliness that you are actually gonna sell before them. I'm gonna buy it again. Let's just do it for fun. And we just bought it again. So here you can see I'm in the loss of 10%, but I just bought for like $10. It's not a huge deal. And yeah, I should still be good for selling 50% of the amount I hold at the moment of the bonding curve. And yeah, so I can refresh it. I can, like I said, obviously go into the trade mode and buy more if I feel like it, if the coin looks good. Obviously, I don't have to wait until the bonding is completed. I can sell it all now if I don't feel like holding it for any longer. I can obviously take do like a take profit or stop loss. But right now it's ready. Like right now the market cap or the bonding curve is in the 50% kind of zone. So that means if we get to the bonding curve, I'm gonna make like a 2x. I'm gonna sell my 50% and I'm gonna keep the rest. So if the coin then goes to zero, I've still made some money, or I'm break even, right? So I haven't lost any money, which on pump fun is absolutely crucial to do. So yeah, let's check some more coins, and let's do a little bit more analysis of the coin. So that and let's do something else. So these coins were the ones that were soaring. So that means this coin was going up. This actually was created before we started the call, so like extremely new coin. which is in the sorting section. If you go for anything that's already completed, it doesn't work. It's not gonna work simply because the coin's already live, and it doesn't make sense to wait until it's bonded because it's already bonded. So yeah, then we have completing. This one I've seen it before. Before we did the call, I think you probably can remember it. It was at the top here, and here you could see the seeding, which means it was completed. So if we bought this, and we would set it at the bonding curve, once it's completed, we would be in a profit. Obviously, I think it was in like the 70s, so we would probably only make like maybe 50%. I cannot actually calculate the amount, but it would be such a huge of a gain. But still, I mean, 50% or something, it's pretty good. If the bonding curve is in the 50 kind of zone, then you probably make like a 2x. If it's in the 70%, well, you can calculate it from the market cap. Yeah, it bonds around $76,000. So from here, it's easy 50% gain, which is pretty good if you ask me. So here you can see that if the dev sold, yeah, let's focus on these ones that are like almost completed. Here you can see the older ones. We can also, sort it by the newest ones or the latest ones. Let me check if there's more people in the waiting room. No, there's none. Cool. So yeah, you can focus on that as well. I don't suggest to focus on it too much and focus more on the status. At the same time, you really want to have a lot of the sections in the last hour, simply because you want to see activity that the coin is actually being quite active, which I can see here. There's like two coins. One is 69 or 64%. One is 42. So I will probably suggest we go for this one. Again, I'm not doing too much of a research, but the coin looks relatively okay. The dev sold that the dev bought for $2,000, and then he sold it for $5,000. He bought it again for $100. Right now he's holding. So that's kind of bearish because we can expect the dev to sell. So we have to sell before him, which is kind of tricky. And let me check the chart of the other coin. Well, as you can see, we weren't so lucky with this coin. Unfortunately, right now we'll be probably in the loss. Yeah, I don't see it here. Let me check. So yeah, we go again for pump fund. We go for penny pump fund auto sell, and then we will look for Rick. Yeah, so right now it's lower than we bought it for, but I mean it's still okay. Like I bought only for $10. What we can also do is go for trade monitor, and then we can check the coin here. Here you can see I'm 20% at loss. But yeah, I just bought it like for fun to show you. Probably, it can still go up. It's not all lost. But yeah, it's just like 20-minute old coin. So what can you expect really? So yeah, here you can see that this coin has $40,000 market cap, is already almost completed. 357 holders, looks really good to me. So I'm gonna buy this one as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go again for, I mean, you don't have to do it this way, but I prefer to do it this way, so I can select the wallet for the auto sell, and then I can trade the coin, and let's buy it for 0.05 Solana. So we make it big. Yeah, here you can see I already made some green bars on the chart, just a little bit. I don't suggest you buy with like huge amounts, like $1,000, simply because you are just gonna move the chart a lot. So this strategy is really useful for smaller amounts of money. I would suggest like it's really obviously up to you, like how much money you put into it. But I wouldn't suggest putting more than probably $500 at most, simply because it's really super, super risky at the same time. But I mean, it can be extremely, extremely rewarding. And even if you put like $10 into this coin, and it goes to, I don't know, like $40 million market cap, well, you can make like $10,000 or something. So with really not too much money, you can make really a good show, as we like to say. So yeah, we just bought it. Right now, it's not actually doing much. So I can check the trades that are happening here. And I can see that in the last, yeah, there's not that many transactions in the last couple of minutes. So we might have to wait a little bit until more things is happening. And yeah, let me just check another coin. Yeah, and let's finish the settings. So yeah, just once again, so that you can see, we can go for a pending, and we can go for a red Luigi, and then we can enable, or we have to enable the auto sell. Obviously here you have the wallets. Here again check the wallets that are used for the auto sell. Again, we can set the slippage. Right now it's on 5%. Which I believe we should be better off with 10%. We're just gonna sell it all, and the priority fee. Let's up this up a little bit. Let's do 0.02. So it's double the amount, but still should be better than most people will do. We can obviously monitor the trades, like I told you before. We can go to the trade monitor, and then we can watch the coins go up, hopefully. We can refresh it. Right now, I'm not in a huge loss or a profit. Here we can see it's 12% in the at loss, but still, you know, this can still go up, and I feel like it's gonna go up. Like the chart doesn't look that bad. Obviously, it's extremely short time frame, so it doesn't have to mean too much, simply because the coin was just created, you know, and the dev hasn't sold yet. So there was a huge volume here, a huge green volume, which is good, and the volume on selling isn't that great, which indicates that more people are actually willing to buy this. So what we can do is we check the BC owners, so that's the blue chip owners, and we can see there is just 2 people holding some blue chip coins and not a huge amount of money. Here we can see the pool contract, which is 37% of tokens, and here we can check the wallets. Like I told you before in the previous live streams, 2 wallets have a lot of tokens. 4% is a lot of tokens. So this indicates that someone is really rich in terms of this coin, and at the same time he has a huge Solana balance. He has 800 Solana, which is like right now, if we calculate it, it's a lot. It's over $100,000 worth of Solana. So that's a lot. We can probably check his wallet on either on Solana, or we can check it in GMGN as well. Here we can see that he bought it for $700. So that's not like that's quite a lot, right? And the second wallet bought it for $500. So right now they're at the profit of roughly, you know, 100% or something like this. We can see that they are buying, they are not selling yet, which is super, super bullish. And here we can see his, yeah, let's check his coins. We can see that he is at, or he was at a huge profit, and he made really huge amounts of money. So this wallet might be actually worth looking into, but he is not, yeah, let me check if he's actually holding anything. He's holding a lot of wrapped Solana, another $80,000, which is pretty crazy. Then he's only holding $40,000 worth of this coin, which he probably bought, yeah, today. So this trader, as it looks to me, could be quite profitable. I mean, he has very low win rate. but the P&L is, and it's not a huge P&L, but it's a lot of money. So he's quite rich. He has total P&L of plus $400,000, unrealized profits. This wallet looks really good, but most of the time he gets eaten up. Here you can see most of his coins he buys go to zero. So this is a classic pump fund trader. That's why I believe. So yeah, he's probably gonna sell, at some point. But this is like very experienced guy, as I look at it, which kind of gives me confidence that this is probably not a total rubbish. Obviously, I don't suggest you go and buy this, but when I look at it, there's more wallets with like quite a lot of Solana in it. So this is kind of good thing. This is kind of actually like what you want to see, because these people are not gonna, just buy it for $10 and sell it for $20. They're just gonna hold. In terms of the coin here, it's not actually doing much. So, but that's not the point of this call. What I would suggest, if you find like a good coin that looks like this, that has a good chart, the chart is not going down only, and it's very strong. Like every dip, like here, is being bought up, and it makes like this lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Then the coin can be really good for this strategy. Obviously, it depends, who is holding the coin. Here, what I can see is, let me check it for the strategy. Here I can see that more wallets were airdropped the tokens, and they were funded from Bybit. So this looks extremely fishy. This looks actually really bad. I can see that they are at somewhat big profit. Some of them are already selling. So yeah, this doesn't look actually very good. This coin was probably sniped, and they bought a lot of the supply. They distributed the supply to more wallets. We can obviously check it with the bubble maps. So yeah, I will probably be selling the RTG so that we can sell it here. We don't have to hold it for longer. I mean, if they buy it from more wallets, what this can suggest is they're gonna sell it at some point. They're gonna sell it sooner or later. I mean, and it's like a ticking bomb. There is more people from like one entity, and they wanna sell. So they can sell it at any point. Obviously, they are at some profit. If they all sell it now, they will make a couple $1,000 maybe at most, which is not a lot. But if more people see it, as I see it, they will not be buying this coin. So it will be pointless to hold it. I mean, it may migrate to the Radium, but this one looks significantly better. So yeah, I mean, I could be probably at break even right now, or maybe at some small loss, 5%. I'm just gonna keep this one open. But yeah, this is the strategy. It's about managing your risk. It's about taking the take profit and the stop loss. I mean, the stop loss, you have to do it manually in these settings. But yeah, I believe it's a very powerful strategy, because most people will sell this once this completes the bonding curve, and you want to essentially front run them. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna check the goodbye. Yeah, I got some chat comments here, but that should be it. Good luck everyone. Like I said, this is very good strategy, I believe. But yeah, just don't risk too much. And yeah, I will see you in the next call.